Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today we are going to go over what I personally think are the best and worst snacks for September of 2024. As always, this is just my opinion. This is my personal taste. If you have a different opinion, if there's something you thought uh, was really good that you liked better, if you disagree with me on what I thought was the worst, do you think something else was worse, or maybe it was your favorite, please let me know down in the comments below. Before we get started, I do have to apologize. If you've been on the channel for the last couple of days, you might already be aware of this, but I am still ill, still trying to get over everything and just get better. Yes, I am editing out my coughs, and yes, I just had a coughing fit. But we are still going to move forward. I'm really excited. We've had some amazing treats this month. Um, there were a lot of things I thought were really good. We actually had I ran into problems trying to make this episode. The good kind of problem where there was just so many good and wonderful things. Picking was really hard. So yeah, let's get into what I personally thought were the best treats for September. I have them all gathered here. So uh, first, from Japan Candy Box, uh, was the passion fruit Mentos. Uh, it was just so. I mean, I've had Mentos before. I've had Mentos a lot, but it's only been so popular, and it's usually been more on the minty or cinnamon side of things. Uh, Fruit has shown up occasionally, but never something like passion fruit before. I thought this was really good. Passion fruit's also just one of those flavors that I sometimes see it in tropical mixes over here, but it's not something I see a lot. And so it was just really fun. I really enjoyed it. I thought they did a great job. So that is my thoughts on the best from Japan Candy Box. So from box 2, it's the Nagasaki Castella cake, Tankan flavored. I love the Castella cakes. I think they're amazing. They're something I always get excited to see. Tankan, as I said in the episode where we tried it, I've literally never heard of this fruit before in my life. Not until we did the unboxing. And it's just so good. I really enjoyed it. It was good. It was tasty. It also introduced me to something I had never tried before in my life. And I really found I liked it. I love getting to try things like that on this channel. It's one of the reasons why I do it. So excited and happy for how that turned out. So from Sakurako. Sakurako's one of the ones where I really had trouble picking. So I finally settled. Well, there's the dorayaki. There's just so much good stuff. I finally settled on this is the wrapper for the custard taiyaki, just because of all the treats that are kind of rarer for us to see, the Castella cake being one, the dorayaki being another, they're rare to see and they're very hard to find. The taiyaki, particularly the ones that are a little more, they're not like the fake wafer kind, but like the real baked treat. They're impossible to find, at least for me. It's been something that I've tried to find and failed miserably. This is literally only the second time we've gotten this, and I really enjoyed it. I really love it. So that is, for me, the best out of Sakurako, out of so many. Picking for that one got tricky. And then finally from Tokyo Treat, the banana castella cake. Yes, I love the baked goods so, so much. This clear at the beginning of the month, but it was such a tender cake, and the filling was so perfectly banana flavored. The balance was just spot on. As always with these kinds of treats, honestly, I find I pretty much always genuinely enjoy them. I get very excited when I see, honestly, these three I knew right off the bat I was going to be very interested in. And then the Mentos I was curious about, and again, just the fact that it's a fruit flavor coming from Japan, I had high expectations, which it met. But yes, in the end, this is my lineup for what I think were the best treats out of these boxes. Um, that said, there were several. There it was hard picking. It was genuinely hard to decide what I thought was going to be the best. If there's something in those boxes that you thought was better, please let me know. Honestly, I might agree with you depending on the day. There was so many great, wonderful treats. Really love running into this kind of situation. So that was our best. Now we move on to our worst. And this is going to be interesting. Fortunately, there weren't really a lot to pick from. And a couple of these, it may just be my personal opinion or really just kind of, it may have just been, what was going on that day. One of them literally triggered a coughing fit. So it could be related to that I thought so poorly of it. But yeah, there weren't really that many that I thought were just awful. So the few do kind of stand out a bit. So what I think was the third worst, I'm going to say, was the Yokozuna Arare from Boxu. I'm not kidding when I say that it literally triggered a coughing fit. It was, trying this was rough, which is a shame because we've had really great luck with senbei and arare, and I do love black pepper. It was just way too strong, way too much black pepper, even for me. So moving on to our second, and yeah, I am literally actually using one of the Japan candy boxes to store all of this in because it makes life easier for me. Second is the Shigekix Break-In Energy Drink Gummy from Japan Candy Box. It was so sour that I could not keep it in my mouth long enough to actually taste what the candy tasted like. It's possible that somebody who really enjoys sour would like it a lot. Me, personally, I'm not that person. So it could be one of those where, I mean, if you are the kind of person who took the sour bubble tape, the entire roll, and just shoved it in your mouth and it still wasn't sour enough, if you were the person who lived off of warheads, you might love this. I am the person who avoided them like the plague, so for me, it didn't work. And then, for me personally, the number one worst, the garlic shrimp Japanese style chips. For a number of reasons. One of them, of course, is just the fact that it is a shrimp flavored snack, and just the longer I've been doing the channel, the more I've found that a lot of these fishy and flavored snacks just aren't working for me, which is a shame. I do love seafood. I love fish. In snack form, it just doesn't work for me. But also, the Japanese style chips are something I'm kind of getting familiar with now. They're not like the normal potato chip where it's like a slice of potato. It's more like a Pringles, which at least here in the US is actually not legally allowed to market itself as a potato chip. They call themselves potato crisps because they make this dough out of the potato and then put it in the mold, and that's how they're all uniform. These are kind of like that, but they're a lot thicker, and they're just, I don't know, just something about them. I'm okay with Pringles, but something about these and the process that they use just really does not work for me. And admittedly, I think Pringles are okay, but they are not a type of chip that I reach for frequently. We've had really good potato chips on the channel, but they've been more the sliced potatoes kind of chip. That those have been really, really good. This other style of chip, it just doesn't work for me personally. So I don't know, maybe for you it does. For me it doesn't. In fact, this is going to go in the garbage as soon as I finish filming. But yeah, if you have a different opinion, please let me know. If you agree, disagree, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, it's been a really interesting month. Hopefully I get better soon. I do have a bit of news, a heads up. I have gotten notification 2 of the boxes have already shipped out. I am expecting to receive at least one of them by the end of the week. I'm hoping that ours arrives in time, that we can do the unboxing this weekend. If not, then of course, as soon as we get it, I will unbox it and we'll get that uploaded. So in the meantime, I do have other things. We will be trying those. While we wait for those to arrive, I am really excited to see what October brings, just because September was honestly a really great month snack-wise. We had some really amazing treats. I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited for October, especially fall is my favorite season. I really enjoy a lot of fall flavors. And with Japan, those flavors are a little different than what I'm used to, but there are a lot of things I really enjoy, such as the sweet potato and the chestnuts, and I'm really looking forward to getting some more of those. I know for Tokyo Treat that they're doing more of a Halloween theme, and Sakura Co. is doing more of a, I think was Fall in Kyoto. I can't remember exactly, but it is fall related. I believe we're getting a moon viewing themed box from Boxu later in the month. I haven't heard from Boxu yet. And then of course Japan Candy Box. They don't give any heads up. We won't know until we get it. Though I do suspect that it might be Halloween themed, just because it is October next month with Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. I'm super excited. So yeah, this should be really great. I'm looking forward to all of this. And thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.